Welcome, welcome to this pregnancy workout. Could you tell it was a pregnancy workout? I'm sure you could. This is going to be a 20-minute dumbbell upper body session that we're going to do today. I am Laura Hutchinson, the Fit Pregnant Chick, and as a prenatal and postpartum trainer, I have designed this to be suitable for all trimesters. I'm currently in my third trimester. I am 35 weeks this week. You really do start to lose count as time goes on. And I've also designed this with a pregnancy that has no complications in mind. So if in doubt, do reach out to your medical provider and check if it's okay to join in today if you're not too sure. Equipment that we need. I'm going to be working with 5-kilogram dumbbells, which are 11 pounds. You might use soup cans, water bottles. You might lift heavier. Just do what suits your body and do what suits you today. Whether you do 5, 10, 15, or the full 20-minute workout is entirely up to you. Meet your body where it is at. Other little things that we need. We're going to need a yoga mat, or if in doubt, just make sure you've got some soft flooring, even your carpet. Definitely going to need some water. And then we're also going to need either like a chair, a step, your sofa, something that you're going to be able to sit on for some overhead movements and also for some push-ups. So please pause the video if you need to go grab any equipment. Otherwise, we're going to get going. We're going for a warm-up. We're going to hit it with the dumbbells. We're going to finish with some core at the end, a stretch at the end, and then you're going to be done. And you will feel so good about yourself. I'm just going to pop some music on here in the background. I push all my buttons. There we are. Okay. And I've got my timer here for my warm-up. All right, ladies, let's go. On the spot, I just want you to step, touch side to side. 2-minute warm-up. We want to hit those dumbbells and some body weight exercises as we go through, finishing with that core. From here, squeeze, relax. I just want you to lift those shoulders up and down. If the tapping movement's not for you, even just march on the spot. From here, reach in front. Good. There'll be no jumping today. But again, even just this movement, if this is in any way too much impact, just march on the spot. Reach up. Both arms. 1. Both arms. Front, 1. Both. 1, 2. Hold it here. A big circle. 1 arm, right around. Swap. Oh, you'll hear those creaks at your shoulder potentially. Sweep forwards, open. Forwards, I'll turn sideways, open. Beautiful. Hands either side of your back. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Toe tap with me. Just march on the spot. Brilliant. Let's bring it all in. Everyone's going to march on the spot. We're going to head into the main chunk of our workout now. In between each superset, which is where you do 2 exercises back to back, I'm going to give you water breaks. If you need a water break sooner than I give you, just pause the video, grab it. If you need to crank up the aircon, open any windows, or even just stop the session at any time, you do it, especially if you need to pee. I'll definitely need to pee by the end of this. Always need to pee. We're good to go. Let's go, team. We're going to go for dumbbells. I want you to grab them. I need to hit my other timer. 50 seconds working hard, 10 seconds rest, and we'll chop and change between our exercises. We actually only need 1 dumbbell. I don't know what I'm doing today. Grab 1 dumbbell. Okay, I'm gonna turn a little bit sideways. Plant your feet. I want you to arch your back, Stick your butt out, and now I want you to think about tucking your hips under. So you stack your ribs over your hips. We've got our dumbbell, and we're gonna go for an in front shoulder press. So it's both in front and over the head. What I don't want to see, and what the body may try and do, is a real arch of the back, where the butt sticks back. We're gonna think about tucking our hips under, ribs over hips. I'll remind you of that a lot, and it's gonna keep more core stability. We've got 2, we've got 1. Well done. Once again, you just need 1 dumbbell. So we've got the tilt, where we stick our butt out. Doesn't create much stability in this center here. So I'm gonna keep reminding you to, I always need to do a sound effect like, huh. We're gonna tuck those hips under, ribs over hips. I want you to do that for me now. Tuck under, ribs over hips. 1 arm out, 1 arm up, and we're gonna go for a single shoulder press. Good. The reason I've went for this, single work, unilateral work, it's going to make you a bit wobbly off center. So as you stand here and press with your arm, I'll come closer. I want you to pull very gently your navel in towards your spine. You can even put your hand on your bump or your stomach. You know, if you're early on in your first trimester, you might not have much of a bump. We'll rest here. Pop your hands on your bump, your stomach for a second. But just relax your stomach. Let it all hang out. Then think about just very gently bracing your stomach muscles, squeezing your muscles, like you're gently hugging your baby with muscle. And we're gonna keep that bit of squeeze while we're still breathing. Make sure you are. Grab your dumbbell once again. So we've got that tuck of the hips, stack ribs over hips, and only when we feel ready do we bring the hands to that dumbbell for that overhead shoulder press. Good. So while I'm here, I'm very gently squeezing, bracing my stomach muscles, hugging the baby with muscle, stability, steadiness, while still breathing. Rest. Well done. I just want you to breathe as much as you can, when you can, but really think of your lungs like 2 balloons, and you're breathing right into the front of them, the side of them, and especially the back of them. Let's swap sides on our single shoulder press. First, you don't have to do the sound effect. Tuck the ribs over hips. Brace the abs, arm out, arm up, and we go for that single press. If it helps, you could have a hand on the stomach or bump, just to create that mind-body connection. Hugging, baby with muscle, that stack of the ribs over hips helps to create a stability in that core canister, where the abdominals are, the back muscles are, the diaphragm is, the pelvic floor is, and of course the baby is. Last one. Oh, they burnt. Well done. Sometimes talk to try and distract you as well. Good. Pop down, shake your arms out. Let's get a water break. Good job. I did a practice recording before I hit record in this workout, and all I could hear was like my heavy breathing the whole way through. So I apologize now, I'm very warm today, and my breathing is just definitely getting heavier as I go through my 3rd trimester. So yeah, sorry for any heavy breathing that you're hearing in between these workouts as well. We are gonna move on. Some back, some shoulders. Grab your dumbbells. We are back in. An underarm row, so we're gonna work into those back muscles, and then we're gonna come into a little bit of bicep and little shoulder. So nice sexy back, nice sculpted arms. Bring those feet sort of shoulder width or wider apart, whatever is comfortable. Check this out. I'm gonna pull my belly button in, navel to spine, palms face forwards, and I'm gonna push my butt back. Let me face you now. This is the row. The first time I did this, I did sort of bump into my bump. So we have to kind of go out the way. Now, depending on your bump size, you know, you might still be able to think very much about pulling your dumbbells into your belly button, into your navel in quite a straight motion. Depending on the size of your bump, if you're further along like me, we kind of have to go out the way. We're still in line with the navel, the belly button, but the bump's in the way now. Last squeeze. Well done, good. Whew. I'm definitely starting to heat up. How are you doing? Shoulders, roll them down your back. Good. Plant those feet. Let's go for that tuck of the ribs over the hips. Palms are forwards. Actually, no. Palms face each other. I'm gonna bring the dumbbells up to here, and we're gonna go for this 90-degree rear delt, which is the back of your shoulder, squeeze. You'll see me kind of spin about. I'll demonstrate front, I'll demonstrate to the side. You don't have to spin about like me, just stay in the spot. Just trying to show you. Oh my gosh. Shoulders are working, biceps are working. So at any time if you need to, oh my gosh, shake that out, go for it, and then come back in. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, pop them down. Got very heavy, very sane. Let's do it again. Bent over row first. Palms are forwards, feet wider than shoulders. We're gonna push the butts back and we're going to row. If we've got this space, it will be dumbbells to navel, or if we don't have the space, we're staying in line with the navel, the belly button. These classes I'm teaching to many people all around the world, and we tend to use different names for different things. So belly button, navel, you call it something else in your country, let me know. Keep rowing. Squeeze into the back. Rest. Let's put these dumbbells down before we do that 90-degree squeeze. A top tip for my workouts. I always try and keep my water, my dumbbells, my sweat towel on a bit of a height, you know, so you're not having to go up and down from the floor. Let's go. Last time. Shoulders down the back. Palms face each other. Stack. Ribs over hips. Create that stability. Then we squeeze. Breathe with me. As much as you can, when you can. Brace with me. Think about squeezing, navel to spine, hugging the baby with muscle while we breathe into the lungs, the front, the side, and especially the back of those lungs. Rest. Oh my gosh, those burn. Well done. Come on over. Get your water break. And I want you to think, we're going to use something now for our push-ups. It's an incline push-up, knees on the floor, hands on a height. Are you going to use a chair? Do you need to grab it? Are you going to use your sofa or your couch, whatever you call it? I'm going to use this little footstool here. I'm not going to put my mat out yet. If you've got a hard floor, roll your mat out and bring it in front of whatever you're going to use for your push-ups. We're going to work on some diamond push-ups. Hands are quite like a diamond position. We'll bring the chest towards our footstool or chair or step, whatever we're using. This is going to work into not your chest, chest and some triceps. From there, we're going to come to the floor and we're going to do a little bit of rowing work with our dumbbells. So make sure your soup cans, make sure they're handy to you. Let's go for the push-ups. You're over halfway there. You're doing so well. You're hanging in there with me. Let's keep it going. Make that diamond, and I want you to choose the position. Closer knees, your body is not going to feel as heavy. Further away knees, the body's going to feel a little bit heavier. Before you begin, hug in that muscle, draw in the abs. I'm going to breathe into my footstool. It's sliding. Breathe out. So, very important. Make sure it's not going to slide on you. If you're using something like me, a footstool, maybe you need to push it in against the wall to keep you steady. Good. I breathe into the footstool, I breathe out from it. I inhale, I exhale. And it's going to face you. The movement's like this. It's in and out. In and push out. Lovely. And rest. Well done. Let's use this for a bit of a child's pose. Take the knees a little bit wider. Knees open. Toes might point towards each other. And just sink your butt back for a second. Very slight chest opener. And bring it up. Well done. Okay. Grab your dumbbells. I want you to put your hands, dumbbells down on the outside of your hands. And now bring your hands to the inside. You're either going to stay in this hand and knee position like a tabletop, or take the knees slightly further back if you want to feel some ab engagement. One dumbbell, or one soup can, or one bottle of water, you're just going to roll it up here. It's got a little bit of core stability going on because we're rolling an arm. The whole way through here, I'm thinking about breathing. Let's remember to breathe. While I pull my navel to my spine to create that tension in the center, hug the baby. Rest, well done. Just have those dumbbells out of the way. We're coming back into our chair, our footstool, our step. Make more of that sort of diamond with the hands. They slightly point towards each other. And I want you to create that gentle squeeze in your stomach. When you're ready, I'm going to breathe into stool, out from the stool. I breathe in and out. My elbows go out the way. My chest goes down and up. Let me face you. So sort of this movement with the arms. Good. Yes. As you push yourself away, brace those abs. You can relax the abs as you come down to the stool or chair and squeeze them on the way back up. Strong movement. Yes. Last one. Hey, well done. Keep going. Last part of this superset. So we're coming to sort of that tabletop position, which is shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Create that stability in your center. Pull your navel into spine. Hug the baby. We're going to lift with the other hand, the other dumbbell, or soup can or water bottle, whatever you're using. Let me face you. Here is the row, the renegade row. What I don't want to see is the body really shifting sideways to balance, or the body really opening as you row. Keep that tabletop position. Like you could get your bottle of water and balance it on your back, and I would stay here as you row. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay. We've got one more arm exercise. We'll do it twice. Then the arms are done. You've worked all through your upper body. Chest, biceps, triceps, shoulders, back. Awesome work. Oh, my water's way over there. Get your water. And you need one dumbbell. Oh, it's gonna clamber on up here and come on over. We're gonna finish seated. So, do grab your water, grab a drink, and we're gonna finish I'll show you an alternative, just in case anybody doesn't quite want to do exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna get everyone started with the overhead tricep extension exercise. Then I'm gonna give you an alternative if anybody finds it difficult to stretch overhead at this point. I want you to perch on the end of whatever you're sitting on. Really feel your feet firmly on the floor. Sit up tall and think about that stack of those ribs above hips. Hold your dumbbell, bring it overhead, and we're going to keep our elbows high and steady as we bring, I'll turn this way, the dumbbell in towards our back. If that's going okay, keep going. Alternative option. I stand up and I'm going to do a tricep kick back. Hands, imagine I'm holding onto the wall or holding onto a chair. That's the alternative option. You keep going on that arm. Nice work, team. So, standing tricep extension or overhead extension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Well done. Here's one for you. There's an old wives' tale, and it's definitely not true, and I think I should clarify it. That apparently, back in the day, they used to believe that if you reached overhead, the movement of the mum, the mother reaching overhead, would have wrapped the umbilical cord around the baby's neck. Just in case you still believe that and have heard it, it is not true. It is the baby's movements that would cause anything like that, not the mother's movements. It's not like they're in the womb, you know, copying what we're doing. It's a noticeable one. So we're gonna go again, overhead tricep extension or the kick back. Overhead, swap your hands over, stack ribs over hips and off you go. Good. For some people, for some women, being very specific, it might feel uncomfortable to stretch up and over. You might feel quite tight and just, you know, your back maybe gets aggravated by this movement. If not, keep doing the overhead extension, or remember the alternative. Imagine I'm holding onto a wall or chair. I've got that tricep kick back. So either position's safe for pregnancy. I really try not, I don't say that because it's about what's suitable for you, your body, at the stage that you're at. There's not safe, to say something's safe for pregnancy implies that there's unsafe exercises, but that's not true either. There's just smart swaps, modifications, and adaptations that we need to do at times. Last one. Aha. Well done. Ugh. Arms are done. Brilliant. Grab your water. I think I'm nearly out. I've drank all of mine. We're either going to use a carpet, soft piece of flooring, or roll your mat out like me now. Little bit of abdominal work to finish, and we're going to think about connecting the abdominals and the pelvic floor as well. Okay, are you ready? 2 core exercises. We're thinking the core involves the abdominals, the back muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, and the diaphragm. This whole core canister we're going to work with. Then we're going to stretch. Then you're done. I'll let you free. Stack your body to tabletop. Just give the hips a little tilt, a little tuck, till you feel you've got that more neutral spine, like you put your water bottle on your back. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. You are either going to hold this position and just work on a relax of your stomach muscles as we breathe in and a brace of your stomach muscles as we breathe out. Do that with me again. Breathe in, relax your stomach and your pelvic floor. Breathe out, brace your abs and pull up on your pelvic floor. I'm going to add some more to this. Watch me or join me. I breathe in, I relax my stomach and pelvic floor. As I breathe out, I'm gonna tuck my toes under, lift up, hover, and I brace my abs and pull up on my pelvic floor. I breathe in, knees in. Abs relax, pelvic floor relaxes. I breathe out, I tuck toes up and out, draw my abs up from the floor, draw my pelvic floor up. I did the wrong breath there. I breathe in, now I put my knees down, relax my stomach down, relax my pelvic floor. Start to breathe and talk sometimes. One more time, I breathe out, I lift up, abs in, pelvic floor up, and rest. Well done. Some burr hovers. Take those knees open a little bit. Sink your butt back to a child's pose. Come on back in. Final time in this position. Let's make that tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, neutral spine. Let's create a little bit of tension in the center. We're hugging that baby. We're gonna go for some shoulder taps. Trying to keep the body as steady as possible. If you want to challenge your core more, you will take your knees further back. You will feel more of a brace of your abdominals. The whole way through this movement, it's a constant squeeze of the stomach muscles. I'm going to continuously pull up on my pelvic floor at the same time while breathing. Breathing into the front, the side, the backs of my lungs especially. Breathe into the back of the body and rest. Well done. Feet together, knees open. Either sink your butt back to your child's pose and just stay here. Or I want you to very slightly rock the hips forwards and rock them backwards. Our party is over. I'm going to change the music here to be a little bit more relaxing. There we are. So right now you are in your child's pose. Either just holding that position, sinking the butt back towards the heels, or it's a very slight rock of the hips forwards and backwards. Relax abdominal muscles, relax pelvic floor muscles. All the hard work is done. Well done. I just want you to either stay in your child's pose or sit in a position that is comfortable. If you're seated, either just relax your arms or bring your hands to your stomach, or if you like to think of it as a bump and you have a bump at the moment, bring your hands there. I want you to close your eyes over, and as you breathe, I really want you just to take a moment and be so proud of yourself for today. For showing up no matter how rubbish you felt, amazing you felt, and anything in between. You're already an amazing mother, and the more you take care of yourself, the more you take care of your baby. Today you made time to release feel-good endorphins from the exercise, brilliant for your mental health. To increase that heart rate, get the blood flowing, get your breathing going. Wonderful for both yours and the baby's cardiovascular system. The more we keep on working on maintaining our muscle, building muscle, it actually helps build the baby's lean muscle mass. So I can thank you later. Eyes are open. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a round of applause for today. I have loved working out with you. I will see you at the next session. I am streaming workouts 4 times a week in my 3rd trimester, 2 dumbbell workouts, 1 cardio workout, and 1 Pilates workout. You can find it all on my YouTube channel, The Fit Pregnant Chick. Please do subscribe so you get all the sessions, and please comment. Let me know if you need any help, any support. And yeah, let's train together. I'll be going as long as I can this 3rd trimester, and I really, really love having you alongside me.